Welcome back to our live recipe videos. Today I am very lucky because I've got the best cook in the world on this video to teach you how to cook, and none other than my mother.
Hello.
So I think it's all safe to say that there's no better cook in the world than your mum, right? So today we are going to make a spinach curry. Some of you might know this as palak or bhaji, but yeah, spinach. What is so good about spinach, Mum?
Spinach, lots of iron for you. It's very tasty. I particularly like it. So yes, so it's particularly good for you. Lots of nutritional value that my daughter knows about. So.
Definitely. So what do we need in terms of ingredients? Because it's an easy recipe, right?
Okay, so we need to chop the onions. We've done our paste of ginger and garlic here. We need haldi.
Turmeric, for those of you who don't know what haldi is, turmeric.
And then you need cumin seeds or jeera. And then you need mustard seeds and dhana jeera powder and a little bit of jeera powder.
What's the difference between dhana jeera powder and jeera powder?
Jeera powder is pure jeera, which really has a very good flavor. Dhana jeera is mixed with coriander seeds and cumin seeds. So it's a ready-made mixture you get with cumin and coriander seeds. But it's grounded. So you tend to use a bit of both, and then of course your regular salt. We tend to use the Himalayan pink salt or sea salt, whatever, garam masala. So it's got a bit of black pepper. So quite a number of spices mixed up in this garam masala. So a little bit of that to just add to the flavor.
You've also got whole cinnamon in there, right?
Yes, that fuses the flavor when you first cook your garlic, because you fuse the garlic and the ginger and the cinnamon and the cardamom. So that's really for initial fusing.
That's awesome. So like, how many different sorts of herbs and seasonings and stuff have we got here?
Oh, let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 onions and spinach.
And then, did you count the garlic and ginger as well?
Yes, I did. And of course, your good old tomato paste. It can be passata, it can be tin tomatoes, it can be fresh tomatoes, finely chopped, whatever you prefer. But we're going to use this.
Now, in our cooking, we use a lot of hing, right? Which
yes.
in English is asafeda.
Yes, use this. This we use in our cooking. Really, it is supposed to help our digestion. So, really, the food that we cook, if we put a little bit of this in it, it assists in the digestion process. And then, of course, we use spinach. You can use the fresh leaves. We don't have enough leaves, so we just use chopped frozen spinach. Frozen spinach somehow doesn't tend to lose its flavor. It still has the flavor, so it's a chopped version. I don't like the leaf version. I prefer the chopped version.
Why do you prefer the chopped to the leafed?
Because it's smoother. The leaves, some people prefer that you can get the leaf version as well. A lot of, I think Waitrose sell it, and a lot of sort of large Indian stores will sell it too. I like the Waitrose one, it's quite nice, so you can pick it up there as well. Of course you can use the leaf, but you will need rather a lot of it because it does shrink, as we all know.
Yes.
So you can pick up the little leaf versions in supermarkets. You can pick up the long leaf spinach in a lot of Indian grocery stores as well.
Awesome. So I've been sniffling away by the way, because these onions do make me cry. But I think the important thing to remember, everybody, is that it's up to you with regards to which spinach you want to use. A lot of people are frightened of frozen. My mum uses fresh because she prefers fresh. She prefers the taste of it. But actually frozen spinach can be just as nutritious. In fact, frozen spinach has more protein than fresh leaf spinach. Fun fact of the day. So yeah, so what are we going to do first, Mum?
Right, we're going to put the pan on the gas, and then we're going to start.
And get cooking.
All
Let's
right.
go. There we are. So we have our fresh ginger and fresh garlic, totally grated and mixed together.
And as you know, we promote as less oil as possible. Just for fusing the cardamom, the cinnamon, and also the garlic and the ginger. I'm just using a tiny little bit of coconut oil.
Which it heats up very quickly, by the way.
Yes, because there's not very much of it. So you put your cardamom and cinnamon in there. So as you can see, I've been stirring it intermittently, and now our onions are nice and soft and ready. So then I will just put, I'll show you maybe with a tablespoon. I normally just put a little because I know just how much, but here is 1 tablespoon, 2, 3, 4. This is for 4 of us, we are making it. So, and you know, some people may like more tomato. You can add, of course, as much as you want. We're just adding that. Stir it in. And now you add all the spices and a spoon of dhana jeera here. This is pure cumin powder. And I've just put roughly a spoon. A tiny bit more haldi to cover up for the tomatoes and the spinach. And this is garam masala, and just a 3/4 of a teaspoon. And heat up a little bit. And now it's time to add the spinach. Spinach I've got without chopping it because they're so small they will shrink anyway, so it's not necessary to chop them into anything. And now I will add this, the spinach. They come like this in little bowls. Okay, so you put 2 or 3 bowls per person.
That's a really good tip, because I think so many people struggle with like how much spinach and how many, you know, whatever they're making. People really worry about the quantity.
Yeah, about 3, because you've got the onions. 3. If you're a big eater, you just put in 4. Good thing about the spinach balls and the spinach dish itself is that because they are balls, they don't take very long to cook. So if you feel like halfway through or 3/4 of the way through and now it's melted and you feel like you don't have enough, just chuck a couple more balls in there, you know, like this. You just pick them up and just add them in. Now cover it on low gas and let it cook. Now there's quite a lot of moisture in the spinach balls itself, so you won't need too much water. So let them melt away first, and then see how you stir it and see how you go. Then you can add a little water if you want. So I don't know whether you can see here, but the frozen balls have started to melt. So I can see that I just need a tiny bit of water. I'll only put something like half a cup of water at a time.
It's really amazing to see how much these small balls actually release so much volume, because we're so used to the opposite happening, where you put fresh leaf spinach, it shrivels and the volume reduces.
Yes.
Whereas this is the opposite. So you look at those frozen balls and you think, oh my gosh, that's not going to be enough for 4 people. And then you cook it and you go, oh wow, actually that is a lot.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4 per person should be enough, but you can check, as I said, if you feel that, some people like lots of curry in a portion, some people don't, and the good thing about this is it's on leaves, and so you can eat a little more if you want to. I just added half a cup of water in there.
We wanted to add something to the spinach. So say suppose somebody's like, oh, I love my spinach and I love my spinach curry, but I don't want just spinach, so I want potato and spinach, or tofu and spinach, or paneer and spinach. How would you go about doing that?
In which case, if you are using paneer, what you would do is you would make sure that you saute the paneer somewhat so that it becomes brown on both sides. You can, I think, grill it. You can use a saucepan, a non-stick saucepan, and grill it or saute it a little bit so that it's on either side. Then what you would do is you would cook your onion in the normal way, you put your tomatoes in the normal way, put your spices, then add first your, if it's a spinach or it's tofu, if you've sauteed or browned the tofu, or you can use potato. Boiled potato if you want to. You can use normal potatoes. It'll just take a little longer to cook if you're using normal potatoes. So then add your base potato or tofu or paneer, whatever you're using first. Then stir it into the onions and the tomato gravy that you've made. Then you put the spinach in, and then you let it all cook together so that all the flavor then goes in properly. And then that's your
That's it.
spinach and tofu, your potato and tofu. I sometimes am cheeky and add edamame beans to the spinach too.
Yum.
I've done that before. I've added, when I've not had enough spinach, I've added peas in there before. So it's quite versatile as to what you add. You can add lots of different things to bulk up your spinach too.
Okay, so our palak spinach bhaji curry is done. What's it looking like?
Right, looks very appetizing, even if I say so myself. And you can of course put some coriander. I just like coriander in everything. I know Sonu says it's her least favorite herb.
I still enjoy it. It's just I prefer chives and basil a little bit more. But we can't make our curries Italian, can we?
So I just put a coriander in it to just add to the flavor.
And it's also a really attractive garnish, right?
Yes, it is. I mean, on a spinach, it's still green, but it's I keep it to last, so it still shows nicely. And that's it, really. Spinach done.
That's it. There you go, guys. So have a look. It looks truly, truly, truly delicious. It's so yummy. It is so versatile. Like Mum said, you can add so much to it. It's good for your heart, good for your cholesterol, great source of iron, protein, and it's so delicious. Definitely one for making for your guests, making for the family, and definitely making for when you are on a bit of a time pressure day, because it's actually so quick, right?
It is quick. Spinach on its own is really quick. Of course, if you're adding other stuff, then yes, you need to allow a bit more time. And I was just saying to Sonali earlier that you can also make spinach with lentils. So you can make it with red lentils, you can make with mung lentils. You get the lentils that are they're mung lentils, but from the inside the mung lentils look yellow when they've been shelled. So
split mung.
So yes, split mung. You can boil those and make it in the same way, really. So spinach curry, very versatile. You can bulk it up with lots of different things.
There you go, and like I said, there's no better cook than your mum. And honest to God, this recipe, I've never ever really enjoyed a spinach curry from anywhere else, whereas I always enjoy it when my mum makes it. She is such a great cook. So definitely guys, make sure you try this one out. I have also posted a separate recipe video of some spinach wraps or spinach rotis. So I'm going to take a spinach roti and I'm actually going to fill the spinach roti with this curry. So it makes it like a little bit of a wrap, makes it a little bit more Indo-Western. So if you want to give that a go, you can too. You need to put it back.